to understand the real essence of the Constitution, then go back and go down to the time when the Constitution was framed, what was the structure, what were the aspirations, and those aspirations were not bad for the future also. आज के लिए भी वो aspirations गलत नहीं है. But today also, those aspirations are equally applicable, those principles are equally applicable. If we had the principle of natural justice at that time, if we had the principle of non-arbitrariness at that time, I am not saying that these words were written in the Constitution, but implicitly they were there in the Constitution, impliedly they were there in the Constitution. If we had the aspiration of socialism, if we had the aspiration of democracy, if we had the aspiration of secularism, and so on and so forth, so these aspirations, these principles, if we had the aspiration of fraternity, so these aspirations and these principles were not unsuited to the Indian society at that time. In fact, that were the most suited, and they are not unsuited to the Indian society today also. So it was a very far-sighted kind of a framing of the Constitution that the Constituent Assembly did. And it was not, whatever they wrote in the Constitution was not alien to the Indian society, because they had also derived those principles and the values and the aspirations from the society itself. वो भी उन्होंने society से ही निकाला था.